Hey guys, I'm Glitter Valkyrie, and welcome to the 1000 subscriber special. I really struggled with what to do for this, but I finally decided on doing what I do best, making questionable life decisions for my favorite Fire Emblem character. It is no secret that I love Xander. If you are new to the channel, there is no amount of orbs that I won't spend or 5 stars that I won't sacrifice for him. Feel free to judge me, I'm kind of judging myself right now, but we like what we like. So the bunny version, I will admit, is not my favorite of all the Xanders, but it's still him. I do run a Xander emblem, and I love that team with all my heart, but poor bunny Xander is definitely falling behind. So one of my favorite things to do in this game is take units that are generally regarded as pretty bad and make them good. So I've got my work cut out for me today. I'm going to try and get as many bunny Xanders as I possibly can, and then I am going to make him good, or at least get him out of the same tier as Luke. So let's hope we have a little Xander luck today, and let's get started. So I did do a couple of YOLO polls prior to this, and I got absolutely nothing except for Est and Perry. So right now I'm at like 3.25%. And my base Spring Xander is +1, and I have been running a shamefully low budget build on him since I got him, so this is my chance to make him halfway decent. So I'm expecting a lot of pity breakers today, but if they're focus, it's actually not a bad thing for me. I have failed to pull Chrom for 2 straight years, so I would love that, and I would be happy with one Camilla just so that I can fix the defense bane on the one that I have. And Lucina is best daughter, so I would be happy to have her too. This banner was seriously made for me with their character choices, designed for Xander aside. I love him, I really do, but I don't know what they were going for with this design. I think that Chrom's design is super cute and Lucina's is too, and IS clearly had a plan in mind when they were designing Camilla, but with Xander, I don't know what they were going for.
Spring is here!
Yes! I am Xander, Crown Prince of Nor. Is this outfit correct for the occasion? Well, I ought to look festive. Well, mission accomplished, I guess. Alright, so the one I have is plus attack, thank goodness. So I'll be merging this one into the one that I have, and we'll pull the rest of the circle. If Chrom is there, my day would be made. Oh my gosh! They came home together! I'm Camilla, eldest princess of Nor, come dressed for the Spring Fest, but it's rather... oh, okay. So, actually this is great because I use my Spring Camilla all the time. Oh, and this one's plus attack. Even though I have better options for my flyer emblem, I always stick with her as my Raven Tome tank. And I know that Raven Tomes are totally outdated, but I love them anyway, and she still works really, really well. And we get a Robin. I'm just going to have to decide if I want to keep the plus speed or if I want to go with the plus attack. Let's see if we can get a third 5-star. Nope, it's Oscar. Okay, we'll back out. I know that Spring Camilla's speed isn't great, but with flyer buffs, it's actually pretty serviceable. So we'll pull the blue here. Okay, we get a tail too. I'm a little bit afraid that I've used up all my Xander luck, but I'm still going to try and get another merge or two for him because his attack stat is barely going to hit the mid-40s if I'm lucky with a few merges. Please be Chrom. Nope, it's a Hawkeye. And I think I'm probably going to pull the other green just because we have no pity rate and I do love Chrom. It's just that I love Xander a teensy bit more, so I'm going all in for him today. Okay, I have been sufficiently punished for that statement about Chrom with America. I deserved that. Okay, we'll grab that blue. Can we just talk about the placement of the characters on the banner for a second? IS totally knew what they were doing when they decided how to feature them. They have Camilla front and center, and then they have Crom and Lucina looking adorable backing her up, and then there's poor Xander just tucked into the corner. It's like he is embarrassed by what they did to him. And he kind of should be. They totally nerfed him with this alt. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm doing this. His base attack stat is 25. It's like the terrible outfit sapped him of any ability to kill things. I mean, I love him anyway, and I'm still gonna end this by killing multiple 5 stars for him. Okay, we get a Lachesis. Let's back out. So the biggest flaw of my Xander emblem, other than the fact that I don't have a legendary alt to put on the team yet, is that they have a really hard time with magical damage. Regular Xander does decently well against greens and maybe some reds, but he evaporates at the first sign of Reinhardt. So I was looking at Bunny Xander's stat line and I was like, what do I do with this? Every Xander that I have plays their role really well. Regular Xander is a wall. Summer Xander is my player phase sweeper, which reminds me, fire sweep axe win. And Hoshiden Summer Xander is there to dance and look amazing while doing it. And then there's Spring Xander, and what do I do with that? So I decided to make him into a res tank. His res isn't terrible, and that's a glaring weakness on my team, so I figured why not. So I will build him at the end, and I'm gonna save you the time in the comment section when you see the 5 stars I sacrificed to him. I know that I could kill a New Year's leg yarn for some of the skills I give him, but I just don't want to. Pretty much all the 5 stars that I sacrificed today are ones that I have multiple copies of, and really only one of them pains me to sacrifice to the fodder gods. At least we've had a decent showing of blues so far. And it's 3-star Odin. Okay, we get another May. Let's grab the blue. Oh my gosh! We get a Lucina, all right. I am Lucina, future Exalt of Yulise. The spring festival is such a breath of fresh air, don't you think? All right, I didn't have her and she's the best daughter, so I'm happy. So plus, well, not the greatest IVs, but she's my favorite kid, so we'll favorite her. And let's pull the green, maybe her dad is there too. Nope, it's Cecilia, all right. So I figured for the 1K special, I would talk a little bit about why I started the channel. I've been a huge fan of Fire Emblem since I was a kid. I picked up FE7 because of Smash like a lot of people did, and it's still my favorite Fire Emblem to this day. Up to the point where I played Fire Emblem, I played kind of all the standard Nintendo stuff like Zelda and Mario and Pokemon, and then I found Fire Emblem. And it had everything I could ever want in a game. It had the amazing gameplay, it had Sarah, it let you make characters fall in love, but what really sold me on the series was actually permadeath. It gave my choices meaning, and, well, as much meaning as one can have with little pixelated characters. It kind of blew my mind as a kid, so when Sacred Stones came out, I was all about it on launch day. And it all kind of spiraled from there, and Fire Emblem became my favorite series of all time. So when I saw that Heroes was going to be released, of course I was super excited. It was my favorite series. So I downloaded it on launch day. Oh my gosh, it's Larachelle. I'm actually making some progress in my plus 10 project, and I have a little hope that she'll actually get done one day. So I downloaded Faye on launch day, and I've been playing it ever since then. The game has had some surprising longevity for me, but it just fits into my life really well. I like that I can play it in short bursts because I don't have time for the main console games like I used to. But that said, I am clearing out my schedule for 3 houses just like I did for Breath of the Wild and Xenoblade. But otherwise, I have a list of games that I've been meaning to play for months. No! What did I just do? No! I did not mean to back out. Oh, I wish this game had a Millis turn wheel. Oh, this feels bad. Oh, I got a 3-star Shauna. Well, whoops. Oh, I know Xander was there. I'm gonna pay more attention this time. I don't remember what I was saying before I made that terrible decision. I was talking about Faye. So Faye fits into my life really well, and there are so many things that I loved about the game, and about a year ago, I thought about making a summoning video. And if it's not blatantly obvious, I have no background in video editing or actually anything remotely related to YouTube, but what I do have is enthusiasm, probably a little too much. So I figured a channel would be a fun way to share my enthusiasm for the series that I love so much. Also, my friends, as much as I love them, have zero interest in video games, and it's hard to understand what I mean when I say I'm salty about pulling like a 5-star Merrick instead of Hector if you don't play this game. By the way, that did actually happen to me, and it was really not a good day. So I wanted to share my enthusiasm, and I also felt like I had some really weird luck when I was pulling, so I figured, why not just make a pulling video? I said I'd try it for a month, and I would quit if I didn't like it. And honestly, I never thought this channel would go anywhere. And I've always maintained that I'd quit if I stopped having fun, but luckily I really, really like Fire Emblem. Okay, we have 1 blue on this circle. Oh, there's another one. Okay, Bunny Lucina number 2. Luckily, I really do like Lucina, so if anybody has to pity break me, I'm glad it's her. Okay, this one's plus speed, much better than the last one, so we will use this one and probably merge the other one into this. So starting the channel is probably one of the most out-of-character things I've ever done, and honestly, I'm really surprised that I went through with it. I've said it before, and it's still true, but I am painfully shy. I am not a good public speaker. I don't like being in front of a camera, and for a long time, just the idea of recording my voice made me really nervous, but I'm a little bit more comfortable with it now, and I'm glad that I went through with it. I've come out of my shell a little bit, and I'm still kind of finding my voice, but it's been a pretty great experience. It's been really neat to meet people that I probably never would have otherwise and learn new skills that, while they probably won't ever help me in real life, it's neat to know that I can Photoshop sunglasses on Sarah should the need arise. And this question comes up like once a month or so in the comments, so I figured I'd explain it here. I get a lot of questions about the channel name, and unfortunately I don't have an interesting story to tell you. Honestly, I just couldn't think of anything else. I just picked 2 of my favorite things and I went with it. I love anything sparkly, and my friends know if you want to make me happy, just throw some glitter on something and I'll like it. So I put glitter in my name, and then I picked my favorite Fire Emblem class, the Valkyrie. I've always mained healers, and Larachelle was the one who made me love the class, so there you go. Sorry there's no mystery to it, I just couldn't think of anything better. Okay, we get a Tsubaki. I do need to give my bunny Xander QR3 because I've been running that embarrassingly budget build with QR2 forever, and he really deserves better. Most of the time I'm cheap and I just get by with QR2 on units, but for Xander I need to have that shiny gold border. Oh, she's back! I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. I was really hoping that my Xander luck would be a little bit more on point, but Lucina's great, so okay. I really don't need any more at this point, but I guess we'll keep going. So on the most recent Mythic banner where Legendary Lucina had a rerun, I did finally end up pulling a second copy. I did a little bit of pulling when I was bored waiting for a flight, which board summoning is not a great idea. Don't do that, I wouldn't recommend it. But the good news is that she is finally not minus attack anymore. I also managed to get 2 other 5 stars on that banner that weren't Lynn, so that was nice too. I ended up getting a minus speed Halloween Mia, which I know, less than optimal IVs, but the sound that she makes when attacking is hilarious, so I'm happy and I'm keeping her. And I also got a Myrrh with some very enviable IVs. She is minus attack and plus speed. Maybe the worst stat spread you could have for her, but I'm still happy to have her. I'm one of those people that is happy to have a unit no matter the IVs, and I guess I could go back and try and fix her when she has a rerun in the fall, but honestly, I'm still traumatized by getting luked on that banner, and I really don't want to repeat the experience. Let's back out. Okay, we get a Jagan. I do think that I used up all that Xander luck, which is really unfortunate. Yes, we get another Lara shell! I think that the plus 10 dream is alive. I really never thought that day would come after the 7-month drought. I do plan on making a build for every occasion with different weapons, but I'm also really hoping that Evaldi gets a refine. It's nice, but it feels a little lackluster compared to some of the other refines. I do like how it stacks with Swift Sparrow though. I have so much regret that I didn't try harder to get Fury 4 for her. It would have paired so nicely with Juicy Wave Plus, and now I'm going to have to try and get it on a legendary banner unless they put the skill on a new unit. With my luck, they're going to put it on a character that I love, and then I'm going to have to get 2 copies. Well, she's still the best daughter. She can stop coming home now, though. I think I have enough. So we'll grab the green. Maybe her dad is there too. Nope, it's 3-star. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think that we'll back out. .5%. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. I can't believe that I'm spending this much for a character with a lower attack stat than Olwen.
Spring is here!
Yes! Oh, I'm so excited to see him. I might be one of the only people playing this game purposefully trying to get him. I know of like maybe 2 other people that would do this, but I mean, surely there have got to be dozens of us out there that want him. It's a 3-star. That stings a little bit, but I'm just happy that I got 2 Xanders today. So all things considered, we actually had a pretty decent haul. We got 2 Bunny Xanders, double the amount of Lucinas, and a Spring Camilla too. This was definitely more than I wanted to spend, but I've done worse for Xander, and I'll probably do worse in the future, so I'll call this a win. We got our Xander 2+3 with these merges, and now all that's left to do is make him good. So I've decided to combine all of my terrible decisions into one for the last part of the video. I'm about to do some stupid things. I'm gonna kill multiple 5 stars for one of the literal worst characters in the game, and also you're gonna see my face. I'm very reluctant to do this, but when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So if you dislike objectively better units getting sacked for the lowest tier unit in the game, or if you want to retain the mystery, maybe go watch like a cute cat video or something. That's what I would do. Just saying, if you want to leave now, that's cool. Just assume that I made Bunny Xander decent. But if you're feeling brave, or if you have like some morbid curiosity, here you go. Hi, I'm Glitter Valkyrie. In a previous video comment, I made the very regrettable response that I would say hi in a future video. And unfortunately, I'm a woman of my word, so hi. I just wanted to take a second for the 1,000 subscriber special and say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for being patient with me, and for growing with me, and for being so kind, and for helping me find my voice. I don't have the words to say thank you enough. I'm not sure what else to say. I am very uncomfortable in front of a camera, and I really don't see myself doing anything like this again anytime soon, unless IS releases a legendary Xander alt. Then I will react to that. But otherwise, enjoy my voice. I think that we'll probably end it here. I hope you've enjoyed all the very distracting things I purposefully put on this side of the screen. And I'll end it with a big thank you to each and every one of you. I just can't express how much I appreciate you all.